Hi, this is Henry Chamberlain, and I am working on scenario 2 for my strategic operations class. I'm going to go ahead and read scenario 2 to you. Mrs. Longoria, high school principal, heard rumors that a teacher, Mrs. Guzman, on her campus was unhappy and saying unflattering words about an initiative she was implementing, while not commenting to her face or during faculty meetings discussing the initiative. When Mrs. Longoria overheard Mrs. Guzman complain about the initiative and make untrue statements to a group of other teachers in the hallway, she knew she had a serious problem. Mrs. Guzman was clearly undermining Mrs. Longoria and the initiative. As a school leader, you will face many challenges in implementing change. Among these challenges is preserving a positive climate when one or several teachers are resistant or difficult. For a school to move forward, the leader must attend to day-to-day school climate and school culture. A teacher like Mrs. Guzman, who resists change, can be hard to work with and brings negativity into the school culture. A few such teachers can derail an entire initiative. As the leader, how do you deal with this situation? Um, so I started looking into this, and I kind of felt like this was almost a trick question. And here's why. I was looking into this is TAC 19, Chapter 247, which is the Educator Code of Ethics. And if you go to 247.2, Code of Ethics and Standard Practices for Texas Educators, the educator should not intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly engage in deceptive practices regarding official policies of the school district, educational institute, educator preparation program, TEA, State Board of Education, and its certification process. So obviously that would be deceptive practices regarding official policies or of the educational institution. And while that may be a big deal, there's a couple of ways it can be played. You could move the teacher away from the initiative, as long as the teacher stays at the same pay and is doing a job that he or she is certified for. Then there really can't be any complaint on that teacher's part. I think that's an extreme measure. And then, of course, you can always go to the superintendent and in writing make a complaint against the teacher. And I think that's super extreme. During evaluation time, there could be letters put in the teacher's file. That may be appropriate, but that's really not what I would focus on. To me, this is not a legal issue. This is a leadership issue. And as the leader, I would bring that teacher into the office and without attacking and without questioning or pointing, I would confront them and ask them what they have, what's wrong with the initiative. And I would try to find a place where they could actually be effective. The teacher may see a true flaw in the initiative that I don't see. And so that could be a discussion, or the teacher may be feeling left out of the initiative. Maybe they were leading a similar program, and now this new initiative is kind of stopped them from doing what they were doing. Maybe it's something they loved. Or it just could have nothing to do with school. It could have nothing to do with the program you're trying to set forward. It could be that teacher just is burnt out, or that teacher is having some home issues. So before we go down all these legal avenues, like I said, most of which I feel are unwarranted, I would pull the teacher in and have some serious conversations with them and try to put them in a position where they can succeed.